Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. Put you to there, and then I'll drop you down. So that one's going to go there like that, and then I'll run that one all the way across over here, and then you are going to go and run back over to that side. I'm going to go then, and I'm going to have production. I'm going to have an assembling machine. That bad boy is going to sit right there. We will have another belt. This belt here is going to go this way. Up to there like that. And I'm going to have an inserter coming out. Sorter, not inserter. I'll never get this right, will I? That one there, and that one's going to go into there, and then I can go here, I can select a recipe, and it is these quantum chips. Quantum chips require 2 each of these items. Now, I'm not actually going to be able to make any quantum chips until the purple ones have finished making their bit over there. I'm going to upgrade that a bit. What have I got in here? 779, that's alright. Okay, so I'll take that one. So I'm shift-click and copy that one. Yeah, that's makes 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How did I count that wrong? You know, I genuinely don't know. You know, I genuinely don't think it matters. And we will put 1 Tesla tower, 2 Tesla towers, and 3 Tesla towers over to there. That's that bit ready. Now all I have to do is actually build some more of these in order to have somewhere to build the green hash thingies. I got 750 left to do on here. So I need those to be used up first, and then I've actually got to build up an accumulation of the purple science, which is all going to go and take a fair bit of time, so we kind of just need to let things run for a bit, or do some major upgrade work. So I want to make matrix labs now. I want to make several of them. I'm going to make, I guess I'd say 40 of them is what we're going to want. I think I've got everything in here unlocked now. It certainly looks that way. So where's the matrix lab? It was here. Chemical there. It looks a little bit odd. It looks like that. I can make 25 of these. I'm going to make 10 of them like that. 2 stacks of 10 matrix labs incoming. So let's go to research, and we go to the matrix labs right here. And I actually want to make sure that I've got these the same distance apart as all of the others. There, that is the exact same distance as all of the others. At least I hope it is. 2, 3, 4, and 5 onto there. Now, I'm curious, if I've got these right in here, and I have the bottom lot right there, I can produce the green matrix now. We've got all 5 options for those. Can I shift-click and I can shift-click and copy. So I'm assuming I can shift-click and copy a whole stack, which would be pretty cool if that is actually the case. The green boxes in here, it's these 2 items in here. It's those and those. I need to get both of them back up this side. So we'll put the in feed down this way. We'll put the out feed down the other way. I want to go that one right there. I want to click on that one, and then I want to just bring a bit of landfill down through here to fill that in. It's going to look a little bit better if we can do it like that. And then I need to just put these belts in through. So that first belt, that's fairly simple. That one's just going to go to here. It's out by a little bit, so then we just bring it up like that. We do the classic remove and then add it in again and put it back in again like that. And then this other one over here, this one is, that's not the one that I want to bring. It's this one here that I want to bring out. that one. It's going to have to go up to a level 3 kind of height up there, and then bring it across like that. Bring it down to that point, and then down here like that. Right, so I've got the two of them out there. I need to actually step them across just one tiny bit, and then they can go up there like that, and this one can come out, and that can also go up there like that. And then the last bit is that the belt can go from here, and that will run down there like that. So I need to go and obviously put an inserter in. One of them, that's going to come out that way. And then we can come in around this side, and we can put one inserter in and one inserter in there. The problem I got with this is how long it takes to actually make them. It takes 24 seconds to make one of them, and we need thousands of them to be able to finish this up. If you go in here and you have a look, so it's not in there that we want. It's in the technologies bit that we're going to go with. Planetary ionosphere utilization. I need 2,000 of them. And then I'm going to need another 1,500 over here. And then universe matrix another 2,000. And then, well, it's 4,000 to make those. But I'm not sure that we're going to get that far. It's how long all of this takes now. It's kind of like we've reached the point where tedium will start to set in if we're not careful. So I want to go there like that. I want to copy that. Oh, I see. Right. So I'm just going to do this times 4 like that. Up to there. And then all I need to do is I just need to take research here, and the rest of them I just stack on top. So although I've got that bit, I can remove sort. See, I don't want that now. I take that one, and I've got the sorter previews on there. I don't want the sorter previews. Oh, it doesn't put the sorters in there anyway. It just allows me to add the other bits. So even though I've got the sorter previews on there, it doesn't actually put them in. Oh, that's good. 2 and 1. And there we have the green ones. We're not making them yet because we haven't got any of the... We haven't got enough of the purple ones done, and we need to get more of those purple ones done in order to have the green ones done. But that's a minor detail, I feel. We can soon deal with that bit. I am going to have to run a belt out over, and it's kind of... We're on the exact right spot, so I want to bring this one out. It's going to go over to there, like that, and then we're going to go up and over this little bit right here. So we will do that. That's going to go up and over there, and then we can get rid of those two, and then we can join that in, and it's going to come back down again. So then we can move on over to the next part, which goes over to here, and we can go up. There, like that. As long as we can get it up and over somehow. There, and I could bring that one out to that corner right there. I've got one more slight issue in that I've got to get it to travel around this bit. I'm not entirely sure that that's going to work properly. Get to that point. It will work. Okay. This is looking promising. I mean, it's clipping on the belt right there, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's not a lot that we can do about that, but I can bring that in. It does, even though it clips... Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't care about the clipping. Honestly, I really don't care. And then we can bring that bit in over here. So if I... Oops. There, that bit can go into there, and then if I can delete that one and that one as well, and then I can take the belt, and that goes back over again. That's everything in place. Now, the only issue I've got is that I don't think that the power is going to go around, but I want this to go this way because I want to be able to have the really cool bit in here. Actually, that power it will fit. I've just got to move it out a little tiny bit. Tesla Tower. That one's just got to move out a little bit, and it's still going to be able to power everything. So we can have the logistics belt. That's going to come in over here. It's going to go out that way. And it's going to go in there like that. And yes, I've got a few extras in there. Get rid of that. Power in there like that. And then I can go with the belt. And that belt is going to go over to there. And it's going to go no further, because I actually want to use these. I want to put them in there. Although I think I left them there just so that it would look cool on the belt. So maybe I'll just do the same here. I know that that is like a couple. It's only a few extra in it. It's only a couple of extra. It's not like that's going to break the bank as far as resources are concerned. And we put that in there like that, which means that I have now got a belt set up for the green ones to come in. This is the issue, is these in here. And actually, the issue is not those at all. The issue I've got 950 of these in storage. I'm just not making them fast enough right at this present time. In order to make them a little bit faster, we could go with the assembly machine Mark III. I can make one of those. I have some quantum chips, don't I? I can make the quantum chips. So if I go there, I click onto that, and I will just shift-click and take a few of these. Just thought I'd better upgrade the sorters that we've got in and out of each of these right here, and that will help just to keep up. I have a slight shortage of the circuit boards as well, because we've got a shortage of iron over here, so we're eating into our storage a little bit on this side. It's not an ideal situation to be in, but at least, you know, things are still moving, which is the main thing here. You right in there, so I've got the plane filter. I can make one of these because of the plane filters that I've got. Actually, I want to just do some of those right there. I've got a few of them. Make a few more of these. I've got a shortage of everything here, I really do. That. I've only got 5 of those machines, and then I'm going to want the particle broadband. Several of those. I've got 2 particle broadbands, so it's actually going to make more of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to take 10 that I've got in that one, and I'm going to take the 10 that I've got in that one as well. So that's given me a few of the particle broadbands, and if we go back this way, I can now produce 3 of these. It's the quantum chips that I need, which is the planar filters. It's these. Those right there that I also need a few of. So I will grab, say, 50 of these. Like that. And then we can go and have a look in here. And now, 4. I really can't make very many of these. I can make 32 of those. Oh, I know why 4 is, because I don't have very many of the particle broadband, I think. 1, 2. Yes, it's the particle broadband. I need to make a few more of them. Let's go over here and just grab those 10 out of there. Alright, that should let me. I want 5 of these assemblers in total. I have got 2. Assembly machine Mark III, I've got 2. 1, 2, 3, like that. It's actually going to make, by hand, 8 more of the particle broadband right there. I've got some plain filters here. And then we're down to these. I can make 35 of these. 1, 2, 3 lots of those. That will do. And I can upgrade these bad boys in here. Now, the reason that I would like to upgrade those is purely so that we can make these a little bit faster. So I can upgrade that one there. I can upgrade that one. Got 1 and 1. I can't upgrade that one for a second. I just need to wait for the last item to be made. Veins utilization level 4. That's more mining speed and less ore consumed on each cycle, which is good. And I can upgrade that one right there. So these in here are now fully upgraded. I'm making 30 per minute. I am likely to be using these up slightly faster than we're bringing them over, I would guess. And now what we're going to end up with is the purple matrix blocks are going to build back. Now, they're not going to build back to start with. They're actually just going to fill up all of these in here. See, I got 0 in there. And we got to wait until that is filled up. Then we got to wait for them to build back on the belt all the way over to here. And then we got to wait for them to also go and do what they've done, say, in here, which is fill up all of the matrix labs. And you can see how much we've been using, because they go right up to the top. They haven't filled those up yet, all the way to the back there. Now, I can actually speed this along a bit, because I'm using up all of these. If I was to get rid of these back 2 stacks of these, and I'll bring them over here and I'll turn them into the green ones instead. I think that's probably going to be a better thing for us to do. So we will get rid of target covered. Get rid of that one. I know that I did this for the speed that they could potentially be made, but honestly, it's not going to be beneficial to us. So if I then shift-click that, and I bring them out like that, I can then just copy that up and have exactly the same as I've got on these. It's just going to take a little bit longer to make them, that's all. A little bit, well, in theory, it might take a little bit longer to make the purple ones, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference. I really don't. I don't think that is going to make much difference at all. So now it is a waiting game. I need to wait for that, and then that will allow me to start researching this bit, and then that bit can be researched. And then we've got the, so that's these two, the Dirac inversion mechanism and the planetary ionosphere utilization. And then it'll be the universe matrix. We can unlock that one. And we want to see about making one of them. So really, I just kind of gotta get, I gotta sit and wait for a load of this stuff to make. I think there isn't actually a lot I can do now, just while we wait for these. Just have to let the game run. I mean, this is the point where generally, if you were playing, you would go off to the other planets. You would start laying in facilities and, like, getting loads more resources and really kind of rolling everything out. Alright, so I have left the game to run for a little while, and you can see here I've got some storage things here. I've let each of these fill up. I had the game running just sort of in the background while I was doing some editing for approximately 5 hours, I think it was. I just left it going. And I filled up each of these containers. So I haven't actually done the research. I paused the research by just putting a little gap in the line right here. So I'm going to join that back together right now, just there. And that is going to join that back in. We've got the stripes coming all the way in through, which I think looks absolutely wickedly cool. And this is going to give us all of the research that we need in order to be able to burn our way through that one. I've got enough of these stored up, I hope, to be able to research everything that's left on our tech tree. And I love, 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 love the look of all of these green bits and purple bits and yellow bits and red bits and blue bits. There's white is the last one to come. That one ends up sort of coming in through all of these. Now, we are very quickly just using those up in there as it quickly sort of burns up through here on the research. It's not going to take very long to do this bit. Now, the reason that I've gone and done all of that is because I did mention before that I'm not going to be able to keep this series going for very much longer. I've got a Dyson Sphere stress system up here, which I wasn't actually planning to do anything to. I was going to leave that. I'm going to go with this one here. This one's next. That one's already queued up. We've got the controlled annihilation reaction down here. Antimatter fuel rod. I don't know how to get antimatter. That's not something that seems to have come up yet. So I'm a bit curious about that. And we got the universe matrix up here, which looks like it requires antimatter to go and make. So I may need to unlock this bit in order to get to that. But we need 2,000 greens for this bit. And then we want another 1,500 greens for that. And then in here we want 2,000 of everything. And then we need here 4,000 of those, which is basically one of every other cube in order to make the white ones. So that's going to be the last thing that we need to do. Data volume 3.6 million hashes to get that one. It's an awful lot more hashes than the rest of them. So I've got the Dirac inversion mechanism, and then there's that one which I'm going to add on next, and I'm not going to worry about the other bits. We're just going to leave those going. So I've I just kind of left everything going. There was a couple of little bits that I did alter. I added in, I think, one more little bit of copper in order to keep the copper going in the factory, but I didn't really do much to that, and I haven't touched very much of any of it. I've just kind of left it ticking along and not really gotten involved with poking at it very much, because I felt that was all it was really needed. And I've already established that to progress now for the rest of the game, a lot of this is just about gathering very, very large quantities of resources. So repeating what we've already done, and although I like the idea of doing some more and keeping this game running, it seems to be rather repetitive. Like, there is an awful lot of stuff that is now just going to be repeated over and over in order to be able to finish, and not a lot of variation in gameplay. There is a lot of updates coming out for this game. They've got some big plans, looking from what I've been able to see so far. They've got a lot of plans here, and there's a lot more stuff coming out for it. So it's something that I would like to be able to get back into at a later date. At the moment, however, I kind of want to finish up the... Not enough items. Oh, yeah, I've got to actually make them. I'd like to kind of finish up the series by finishing up the research queue and then kind of calling it quits. Stop with that, finish up the research queue, what we've got, and then call it a day. There are two reasons for this. One is just because of the gameplay purposes, and I don't think it's going to be particularly entertaining to watch this continue on the way that it is at the moment, and it's going to end up being rather dull viewing. But the other one is, unfortunately, for those of you who are a bit more familiar with my home life, my wife, Senleia, is not very well. She's not been very well for quite a long time, and her health is deteriorating. And so I need to spend more time with her. And it's not just her physical health, it's also her mental health. Is obviously with, when you're dealing with a illness that is just an ongoing, constant battle, it doesn't do your mental health a lot of good either. So there's two fights going on here, and neither of them are particularly good. It's not a good situation to be in. But something that is helping an awful lot is we, as a lot of you know, we do a Minecraft series. And Sen has been doing the Minecraft series with me, and she's really, really enjoying doing the Minecraft series. She's really getting a lot out of it. And because of this, I want to be able to spend more time working on that series and spending the time with her. So I'm going to be wrapping up this series, and I'm not replacing it. Long story short, I won't be replacing this. I won't be doing any the additional videos. The Factorio series is going to stay because I'm still running that one. But I'm not going to be finding another game to replace this one with. Once this series is done, that's it. My videos there will be less videos being produced. I will do 2 videos will be released one day, and then 3 videos the next day. So there'll be a farming simulator and a Minecraft video on one day of the week, and then another day of the week. The next day will be farming simulator, Minecraft, and an additional Factorio video going up as well. So there won't be the videos, there won't be anything replacing Dyson Sphere. I know that some of you were hoping that I'd go to Satisfactory or something like that. Unfortunately, at the moment, that is just not really going to be possible. Now, maybe at some point in the future, we will be able to change this again, and I really hope that is the case. I really hope that I will be able to say to you at some point that, yes, things have drastically improved, and we're going to be doing more videos. But at the moment, that unfortunately is not going to be the case. I'm going to reduce the sort of private projects that I'm working on so that I can focus more on the project that I'm actually doing with my wife, because of how much we're both getting out of this. It's really enjoyable being able to work on this with Sen, and it also gives Sen something to focus on. It's really helping her frame of mind a lot, which is, to me, the most important thing. So, yes, I realize that some of you are going to be a bit disappointed. I hope that you will understand. And that's all there is to it. I'm not going to offer a big apology for not doing extra, because, quite frankly, I'm not sorry for it. There is my reasons for it, and that is why it's happening. And I'm just hoping that there is some understanding for it. That's all I'm hoping for, is some understanding and acceptance. So anyway, I am going to finish up this. We are going to... Ooh, I don't want to do that. We are going to do this. I don't know that we're actually going to be starting to build a full Dyson Sphere frame, but there is one more thing that I want to do. So I've gone and just added in, just then what I was doing was just adding in a little bit of extra copper coming in, just to try and keep the copper smelters fully functional. And I'm also thinking that maybe we should just have a quick spin around and see if we can find one more iron lot somewhere as well. Where is the iron ore coming in? I've got... Oh, it's not there. That's... Buy a load of stone over there. Which way are we going anyway? I'm lost now. I'm lost in my own base. Those pillars are too tall to be going through anyway. Ah, here we go. Right, okay, so we've got iron coming in over this side. It's coming in a bit slow. Right there, and... Oh, I see. Yeah, I went up that way. I was looking. We got this one's kind of hidden in underneath, that's all. So, this one is empty. We've used that all up. That's why we've got no iron here. So, where is the next iron? I've got a big old stone reserve up there. We've got coal all over the place that way. 9, we got 3 iron. There's only 23,000 left on that one. There's 142,000 left on that one. That's all being mined out. There's some iron up this way. I got 1 iron vein right there. We got any more? It looks like, to be honest, that what we would need... See, there's 10 iron coming in on that side. It looks like, to be honest, what we're going to need is to bring iron in from another planet. I don't think we've actually got that much on this one. If I zoom out a little bit, I got 1.2 million iron left in reserve. We got a lot of stone, we got a lot of coal. There's only 1.2 million iron in here. Now, if I zoom out a little bit, we've got the rest of the solar system. Yeah, so over there on Capella, we've got 860,000 iron. We've got 8.7 million copper on there, and that's our silicon ore planet as well. So we've got a lot of copper over on that planet. And then this one over here, again, we have got a huge quantity of copper, but not very much iron. So, and we've also got a massive quantity of stone there. Now, stone can be processed back down into silicon. And this one over here, again, we've got a lot of stone, which can also be processed into silicon ore. And we've got coal over there as well, which can be useful. But iron seems to be a bit of a struggle in this solar system in general. So what we want to do is, I would guess this is kind of what is going to push us out to the nearest stars. We've got Navi, that's 3 light years. That's 5, 4, 6, 5. Research complete. Allow ray receiver to consume graviton lens to increase max output power with massive planetary ionosphere utilization technology. Okay. So now I've got another research here underway. That one's 5 light years away over there. So the closest one is 2 light years away over here. Now it says iron ore signal detected. Organic crystals, optical grating crystals, fire, ice, crude oil. So there's a number of things here that we've got in this solar system. It doesn't actually tell us the quantities on the planets, and I guess it wouldn't unless we went there. So, a couple things that I would like to do. One is I would like to get to another planet. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that, and honestly, if it looks like it's going to take too long, I'm not going to. I'm not going to worry about that one. Right, you're doing stuff in here. Let's have a look and see if we've got any sign of how to make the dark matter, antimatter, whichever one it was. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. We don't have a vertical launching site. This is one that we don't yet have. Now, I want to be able to make frame materials, so I need some of these to be able to do them. I need a load of those, which I've got, and I need some high purity silicon. I've got a load of that, so I just need carbon nanotubes to make them. Right, well that's easy enough. We want carbon nanotubes. I need 30, enough to make 30, so I need 40, 4 times 30, only 120. A couple of stacks of those. Graviton lens, I've actually got those being made in storage, and quantum chips, I think I can go and get some of those as well. So let's... Actually, before we go... Nope. Let's do this bit. One thing at a time. So I've got... what am I looking for? Nope. Oh, there we go. Milling machine. Mining machine right there. I've got one of these at the moment. Oh, wait. Do I have one? Gathering. I have 3. Oh, yeah. I made 4, and I put down all 4 on the other one, didn't I? Right. So if I take you, and I'll put 1 there. I'll come over. I'll put 1 there. I'll come over. I'll put 1. You know what? We'll sort of come round, and I'll put 1 down there like that, and then I will come in over here, and I'll put the last one down there. And then we'll go in here for power, and I'll pop 1 that side, and I'll pop 1 that side, and then the nearest point, I've got coal right there. Well, my nearest power point is here, so we'll join in the power first like that, and then I'm going to take this belt, and that's going to run over... Where is it going to run? Let's go up. Where's it going to run from? Oh, there. Right. We'll have to head down that way. So it's easy enough to go and set it up to go down that side. As long as I've got the necessary belts, we'll do it on the mid-range belts, I think. Should be alright. So you can come out like that, and... Yeah, alright. Well, you can head that way if you need to. Go up to there, and back over to that way. And then what I can do with this one is I can bring you out like... Angle too wide? Too wide for what? too wide at all. Okay, you go that way and join in there. And then this one can come out that way and over to here. You will go there and join in on that side. And then I will take this out to about that point. You get to here, and then we're going to go up into the air by 1 point out of building range. Right, that should be about right. We'll run along here. I'm going to go reasonably steady so that it can keep up. Like this. Go on a bit further and keep on going up through here. And I'm going to join in with this iron belt over this side. That's just a little bit more iron ore that we'll be extracting. See, I've got fast belt coming out over there as well. Alright, this isn't fast belt. This is like medium fast belt. And you can go to that side of things, and then you can go over to there. So you'll come out that way, and then you will just join in here on the conveyor belt. Ideal. Right, you go right there, and then I'm going to also upgrade that one. Upgrade that one. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.